So, my very first job ever was working as a hostess at Olive Garden. And if I would have known that job would have been the worst thing of my life, I would have skipped over that part of my life. That was the worst time of my life, working at that location. Let me tell you one of the reasons why. And it was my stupid manager. My manager was the worst person ever. I promise you, I hated him. If I saw him in the street and he was begging for money, I would walk right past him. That is how much I hated him. And the reason why I hated him is because not only did he used to walk around and go up to all the black people and be like, "What's up, my ninja?" as if he didn't know what he was trying to say. But it was the fact that he accused me of stealing grated cheese. So everyone knows at Olive Garden how they have the grated cheese for you, so you can put it on your pasta, your soup, whatever. So yeah, me as an employee, we can get the cheese for free. Because if it's free for y'all, why wouldn't it be free for us? And on top of that, we get discounts anyway because we work there. So I went in the back that day to get the food, right? My food's ready and I love the cheese there, duh. So I put a good amount in the little to-go container. All of a sudden, he comes up behind me and he's making this big deal. He's like, "Oh, you're taking way too much cheese. You're taking way too much cheese. You try to steal this amount of cheese. XYZ. This is stealing. This is stealing." And I'm looking at him like he's crazy. I'm like, "What? What?" Then he goes, "Oh, this is the same thing you tried to do last time. You tried to steal 7 soups." And like now I'm mad because he's bringing up something that was clearly not my fault. That time period that he brought up was a miscalculation on the to-go specialist side. He told me that this was my order and this is what I paid for. So when I paid for it, all of a sudden he's like, "No, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. You put too much of a discount on this." And I was like, "Oh, I don't fucking care. I paid for it afterwards." Like he made it seem like I tried to run out or argue about it. Like that was not even my fault. So after he tried to lie on me, I'm like now yelling at him in the back at the top of my lungs. I'm just like, "I'm sick of you. You're the worst manager I've ever had. You this, you're that, XYZ. I'm going in on this man. And he's just staring at me. He's like, "Whoa. Because I don't know why managers feel like just because they're a manager that we should just submit to them when they're literally degrading us. So I flipped the narrative for a change. And then on top of that, I asked for a refund. At that point, I lost my appetite. I didn't want to eat no more. He was trying to give me the refund, right? Then he was like, "Oh, can we talk in the back real quick?" I said no, and I walked out. And on top of that, I called HR and I explained the situation. And I know they talked to him because he asked, let's have a meeting. And at the meeting, I told him, I said, "Situations like this is why a lot of the workers here do not respect you as a manager." He just looked at me. So yeah, I quit because I was a minor working way too much. I literally only had 1 day off. Like what? And I hated that place.